Hi Aries, Scottish Ships are here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I'm excited to do this reading for you today, Aries, particularly as I was pre-shuffling, trying to get a sense of the theme. The two cards that came out were very spiritual. One was, it says spiritual growth, and the other one said raise your vibration. So the universe is wanting you to elevate. They're wanting you to pursue spiritual growth and opportunities to grow and ascend. So yeah, I mean, perhaps you're already taking steps in terms of raising your vibration. And there's lots of different ways to raise your vibration. Meditation, health, fitness, through what you eat, who you surround yourself with, what you read, what you watch. All of those things are about our vibration. So make sure that what you're feeding yourself, body, mind, and soul, are focused on improving your vibration. I'm an Aries cusper. I'm 21st of April. I did think I should mention Aries. Out of all 12 signs, in fact, I think it's yourself and Aquarius. I'm not casting judgment, but I just noticed the numbers are always quite low on Aries and Aquarius. Aquarius is picking up a little bit. So I did reach out to Aquarius and I said, are you enjoying the readings? Do you want to see them keep coming? Aren't they resonating? And or are they just shy and don't really like interacting through comments? And it was nice because I got the opportunity to connect with Aquarius, and I got a lot more comments and feedback that they were enjoying the readings and wanted to see them keep coming. So let me know, Aries, if you are enjoying them and if they are resonating. But without further ado, let's get on with it. Now, Aries, we have quite a big week coming up. We have the full moon in Scorpio. If you don't know, Scorpio, their ruling planet is Pluto, the planet of death and destruction, death and rebirth. But, you know, transformational energies. So definitely expect a time of powerful change. In the readings I've done so far, I've done 3 today. And the tarot card, I think, came out in all 3. So Scorpionic energy, powerful change, and powerful shifts. And it's about, you know, really letting go of the people, places, and situations in our life that are no longer aligned with us spiritually, and making way for new experiences, new possibilities, new people that really maybe are vibrating on a level as we ascend and grow. So you might find that you're spiritually growing and the people that you used to be around, it might not be in alignment with you anymore. You might be looking at that, reflecting on that, and making some change. It could also be a personal transformation, Aries. You might be making some big changes around you, and some of it could be on your mind, body, soul. Anywho, without further ado, let's get on with the reading. Bottom of the deck, this is good news. I've got the end of a rough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Now, your rough cycle could have been connected to a Capricorn person. You could have a strong placement. Capricorn's also connected to often career and work and money and prosperity. So perhaps it's been a pretty rough 10 years, 10 months, rough cycle. We'll see if any of the 10s come out, but they're saying the end approaches. So I have been seeing that, Aries. You know, you've had some pretty rough readings. Maybe that's why the engagement's been a little low, but let's see if we can turn it around for you, Aries. There's a lot of shifts planetary wise, a lot of aspects changing in a positive way for Aries. Let's see. What would you like to tell Aries at this time? We're just going to pull 2 cards. Oh, the 2 cards came out together. All right. You ready? Okay. There's a new romantic cycle. However, the energy is mutable. It's saying nothing is yet set in stone. So it feels like something's in the balance, or there's certainly the potential for Aries. But remember, we have free will. There could be a situation that's new. There could be a situation that might be a little challenging because you can see the rough waters. So maybe you're trying to, find smoother waters with this person. But it's certainly saying that at the moment the energy is mutable, which means it's constantly changing. Now, this could be in another area of your life. It doesn't have to be connected with the romantic cycle. They did come out together, though, so I will mention for a lot of you, this mutable energy is in relation to potentially a relationship or a new person or a new romantic cycle. Very nice, though. Now, we have got new moon in Libra. Now, Libra rules a house of relationships and partnerships. So new moon energy could talk about new people, new relationships, new partnerships. Doesn't have to be romantic, but, you see the wording, right, Aries? Now, it could be a new harmonious cycle with the people in your life, the relationships and partnerships in your life, a new harmonious cycle. If you're in a relationship, it could be a much more romantic time. Maybe you're currently in stormy seas and you're trying to work on the relationship, work on the partnership to make it more harmonious. That could certainly be the case. Bottom of the deck's your card, Aries. It's time to take action, new moon in Aries. And you know what? Time to raise your vibration and spiritual growth. Maybe that, focusing on that, Aries, is what's going to make this move in a much more positive direction, because you can see the stormy seas. So it's saying there are challenges present. There are storms that you have to work through. And I feel like there is something around you having to elevate yourself, to spiritually grow yourself in order to find the balance, strike the balance, get, achieve the harmony, or potentially open up to a new person. Now, new moon in Aries does say there's some sort of new beginning or new manifestation, and it's about action, Aries, which, that's what you're all about, being a mutable sign. Now, it could just be you are a mutable sign, right? So, yeah, but it feels like a state of flux right now. I like it. Bottom of the deck, we have success. So, oh my goodness, can't make it up. Romance. Whether you like it or lump it, Aries, if you're like, I hate romance, I don't care. Your angels are saying that it is time to romance your life. Romance the relationships in your life. Friendships, relationships, your life in general. Romance is a theme, Aries, okay? And it's connected to success. So maybe it's time to bring romance into your life. Let's see. Aries. I'm trying to think if that's relevant for me, perhaps. Maybe it's time to open up to a new beginning in love. But like I say, if you're in a relationship, I feel it's about bringing the harmony and the romance back into it. There you go. Did you see how that card came out? 2 cards, Aries. It's time to take action. Now, it's a general reading. I can't tell you all which area of your life this is, because it'll be different for all of you, right? These are not personal readings, but either way, they're saying action is what they're recommending. Now, I've got the bottom of the deck. It feels like the action is around definitely finding a peaceful resolution. Can you see the scales, Aries? What it's saying is you, through spiritual growth and raising your vibration, but that's what's coming through, I feel like it has the potential to change a situation which might be quite challenging, and to bring the scales back into balance. In other words, find harmony in that business partnership, in that friendship, in that relationship. I feel like it's something about you taking action to finding the balance or achieving the resolution, the peaceful resolution. I really like this today. Is there another card, please, for Aries? I've talked to you about this before. The stubborn side or the shadow side of Aries is sometimes stubbornness can creep in. I'm not judging you. I'm a Taurus. We're exactly the same. So maybe it's time to, maybe that's what they're talking about, the spiritual growth and the level up. Is there one more, please? Let's see. One more for Aries. Maybe not Aries. This might be it from this one. One more shuffle. Okay, there was nothing else. I do have on the bottom of the deck, recovery. So peaceful resolution and recovery. So there's something in that. Okay, I have got another deck here to work with, but quite interesting. All that came out of that deck is to take action towards recovery and peaceful resolution. So that's the theme from that deck. Okay, that's what they want to tell you. There is a path to recovery, to peaceful resolution, but it's on you to take the action, to be bold. All right, bottom of the deck, we have got vulnerability and freedom. The universe is saying it's safe for you to be vulnerable. I definitely feel like something might be holding you back. You might be scared of being vulnerable, but they're saying opening up to your vulnerability is the path to freedom, or the path to achieving what you want. See how they're reaching up to the star here, Aries? It's like vulnerability is the path to achieving what you truly desire. Being willing to open your heart and be vulnerable. Who else got that? Capricorn, I believe, got that message today. You could have a strong placement or be dealing with one. Let's see. Okay, Aries, from this deck, what do we have today? Aries, no. Ooh. All right, beautiful. We have romance and connection. I'm sorry, don't shoot the messenger, guys. I know that people that watch both, sometimes they get comments, I don't care about romance. I can only channel what's coming through. Aries, it's beautiful. It's a time of romance and connection and coming into harmony in relationships. It's really, really beautiful for you. I haven't seen this in some time. Bottom of the deck, look at it. There's the opportunity for forgiveness and understanding. Recovery, peaceful resolution multiple times with forgiveness and understanding. That's the Aries I'm connecting to today. If it's not resonating, it's just very, you can see all the cards syncing up. This is the Aries that needs to hear this message today. It's very nice. The universe really wants you to heal a situation. It's a relationship of some kind, I feel. Could also be your own recovery, but I feel it's with another person. All right, is there anything else for Aries from this deck, please? You can't make it up. Are you ready? Compassion, and at the bottom of the deck, forgiveness and understanding. Someone needs to open their heart and be vulnerable and to show compassion, to understand another person and to be open to forgiveness. That is the path to healing and recovery. And I really feel like if you're in a relationship, it's what could bring the romance back into the connection for those of you that are desiring to be in a relationship. But it feels really nice. It's all about balance and harmony and a resolution in an important relationship. Now, Six of Cups. This could be a friend that you've had since childhood. This could be a sibling relationship. I tell you what, Six of Cups is someone you've had fun with. It's someone you love. I feel like you and this person are like kids together. And also, it's a really good omen in terms of finding, because sixes are about balance and harmony. Cups are about relationships and love. So another really beautiful omen in terms of harmonious balance in relationships or love of some kind. Let's see. There's a past connection, though. Shared memories, shared love. All right, let's pull the first cards. First three for Aries. One more, please. Oh, well, your cards are speaking to me. And Aries, we've got a Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is Two of Wands. For example, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, strong earth. You could be like me. I'm 21st of April. I'm an Aries cusper, Taurus sun. So you might be similar, but you could also be dealing with an earth sign. Before I say too much more, Aries, I'm going to pull two more cards for the top row. Page of Swords. One more, please, for Aries. Strength. Now, Page of Swords, it can actually indicate a person. Now, because it's a page, it's someone either very young or someone who acts young, if you get my drift. So there could be something around maturity here. But Page of Swords, it can indicate communication. There could be a message, a text message, a communication of sorts. But this Page of Swords is like, I don't know if look at the way they're looking at the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be a mother-child situation, I don't know. But there is strength required. So I feel that this Queen of Pentacles knows how to handle you if you're not the Queen of Pentacles, or you know how to handle a person. Because strength is like soft control. See how we've got a line, and the line can connect to Leo, which in its shadow can be someone's pride. But this person knows how to tame the beast, right? Their grace, their love, the way that they approach the line tames the beast. So someone's delicate touch in a situation is coming through. Bottom of the deck's Two of Wands. And it is next to Ten of Swords. So I don't know if there's been a painful experience or a painful ending that you've dealt with in the recent past. Two of Wands suggests that I feel that's you because it's fire. You might be thinking about your future. You might be making future plans. You might be at a crossroads. Now, I don't know if it's about this person or it's just in general in your life. Now, Queen of Pentacles can also show up when we're focused on our money, our stability, and our career. So that might be a focus for you at this time. There could also be an opportunity being presented in terms of money or career or business. Let's get the next three. But you have got the main strength. The strength card is the only major arcana, which is certainly saying there's a situation that requires someone's strength, but in a gentle way. Let's get the next three. Temperance, yeah, gentle way. Someone with the ability to alchemize the energy, to balance out the energy, to make peace in a situation. Temperance is beautiful for reconciliation and harmony. You know, temperance and giving. Six of Cups is reciprocity, striking a balance. There's a lot of themes coming through about the scales, about balance, harmony, reciprocity, giving and receiving, finding the right balance. Ten of Cups, bottom of the deck. Beautiful in terms of family dynamics, relationships. Let's see the heart of the reading. There's the Two of Wands. In the split is the Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups. I don't know if there was a divorce here, a relationship that ended. You could have been with this person 10 months, 10 years. Perhaps this is reconciliation for some of you. Let's get one more, or making peace with it. And we've got, yeah, as I say that, Five of Swords. There is definitely mental conflict here, or conflict. I know what's happening here. In the split, you've got the Ace of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. There's a solid new beginning and the opportunity for a happy life, a happy home, a happy family. But someone's mindscape, their thoughts, what they're thinking about the situation, it's like not great. That's why you've got the Angel of Healing. They're like, I'm going to soothe you. This is also a card of soothing. So whether it's taming and soothing the inner beast, quietening the mind, I just feel like there's something around tempering the mental conflict or what's going on in the mind. Because someone is like potentially stuck or at a crossroads, feeling that they're not sure which path to take. All right, let's see. Oh, what's this flipper we have here? Page of Wands, someone eager to initiate something new. That could be good news, a communication that you want to initiate, or a step that you want to take. Maybe you're ready. Let's see, last three. Last three for Aries. You can barely hold your cards. Wow. Hey, yikes. Did you see the way those cards came out? Rewind if you didn't. And look what they are. I need to tell you a story, Aries. It kind of freaks me out a little bit. And not in a scary way, but it's like, wow. I told you I'm an Aries cusper, right? So about a week ago, I woke bolt upright and like woke up and thought, what time is it? And I look over and my phone's on one of those vertical chargers. And, you know, typically when it's charging, it's not illuminated. And I look over and the phone is lit up. And it's 555, as in the morning. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Anyway, it happened the next day and I thought, right. So I reminded myself about 555. That's an angel number and it's all about change. It can be going through challenging times, but it's like a time of change and the universe asking you and to open up to change, and maybe there's an element of you're struggling with it, so your angels are saying it's a time of change, open up to it's for your highest good, right? So there's something about that. Anyway, it happened 6 days in a row. Then it happened yesterday during the day, except it was PM, 555. Then I've started seeing 1010 and 111, right? My angels literally, without getting all super spiritual on you, are literally like, knock, knock, knock. Like, pay attention to the signs, Aries. I've just pulled 2-5. Actually, oh my goodness. I mean, I just noticed it's 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. I mean, the only thing that's missing is the 5 of Cups, thankfully, but I've still got some cards to pull. Aries, 555. A lot of you are cuspers, or else there's something going on in the collective right now. What I do like, the universe is going, it's time for change. 555. No, we've got one card left. Let's see, Aries, what is the final card? The Hierophant, Taurus energy. What number is it? It's a 5. Holy guacamole. And it could be around work. 3 Pentacles in the split. And Hierophant can indicate workplaces, large institutions. So this change that you're going through or about to go through could be around work. I mean, look at this. Oh. We have the Wheel of Fortune with the King of Pentacles and the Tower. I mean, oh la la la. If you can tell, I'm shocked. I'm so shocked. I feel like this is directly reading into my life. I haven't, mind you, I haven't connected with the King of Pentacles, but who knows, I might. We've got King and Queen of Pentacles coming in with the Tower. Unexpected change, but the influence of the Wheel of Fortune says it's opportunity knocking. It's positive change. That's why for me, I keep getting 555. Tell me in the comments, are you getting it like me? You've got it in your reading, 555. If not, you might start seeing 555. See if your phone lights up. But this is the universe going, get ready. Get ready for change. And it's time to open up to it. And it could be through a business partnership. It could be through meeting your match if you're single. It could be through, you know, reconciliation or healing with the Temperance energy. You know, what I'm going to say is, this is how I've been feeling. 5 of Swords, mentally conflicted because my anxiety has been heightened. No, we have the full moon in Scorpio coming up, and I'm double water, Scorpio rising, Pisces moon. So sometimes the full moons really, really impact me. And I was saying to my Leo friend, I told them about the 555, and I said, I feel like something's about to happen or something's about to shift. Like I'm anxious, I'm emotional, I just feel weird. And that's representative really of the 3 5s, right? So definitely it's a time of change, Aries, and I'll say Taurus with the Taurus here. I feel like it's both. And often you ask any readers, Aries and Taurus readings are often very, very similar. So at the heart of the reading, though, is the 2 of Wands. So I feel that it's something around timing. Someone's at a crossroads and hasn't taken action yet. Maybe it's you or them, Taurus. Maybe that's the change. The unexpected is connected to someone coming out of 2 of Wands, thinking about something, planning for something, and then this is maybe what you don't expect. Don't be scared, Taurus. You know, or why did I call you Taurus? Aries, sorry, your readings are so similar. But we've got here take action. So if you're dealing with the Taurus, which you might be, Aries, you or them, someone's got to take the action here, because you got the 2 of Wands, which is fire. So I'm leaning towards Aries needing to take action towards something or someone, whether it is a new job, whether it is a person you've got your eye on, or whether it is healing, right? Because it can be healing. There can be issues around money. There could be arguments, drama, conflict about the challenges you're facing in life. So say you're married and you're in a relationship. This can just be things not going well, just absolute conflict, drama, all of the above. You did have the path to healing or temperance, the path to healing is through tempering the energies. Okay, finding the resolution, finding the healing, finding the balance. Okay, that's what's strongly coming through. And I don't know whether this is business, marriage, or a relationship of some kind. But Aries, I feel it's on you to take action. you to raise your vibration to deal with the challenges you're facing, and also something about your values and your integrity with the Hierophant energy, like using your spiritual wisdom. Also, if you are married or even if you're in a partnership, I feel like there is a counselor or a person around you who could give wisdom, guidance to help you deal with the challenges you're facing. And I'm leaning towards together. I feel it's you and another person. I'm just not sure if it's friendship, relationship, or workplace. Take a breath, Karen. That was a lot. So definitely a time of change. 100%. Lean into it because it's all for your greatest and highest good. Remember, it's the Wheel of Fortune. Love and light. God bless.